What's up, guys? Mitchell Gonzales, the Bearded Realtor here. Hey, are you a young professional, young adult, or maybe a young family that is thinking about making a move to the Denver metro area and you're trying to find the perfect suburb for yourself? Well, you have got to hear about the suburb I'm going to talk about today. So, let's hang out. Alright, what's up, guys? Mitchell Gonzales, the Bearded Realtor here. If you've seen one of my videos before in the past, thanks for coming back. If you're checking out one of my videos for the very first time, make sure you do click the red subscribe button below, as I do post weekly content all about living in and moving to the Denver metro area. Along with that, as much as I love making these videos, I love helping people find their dream homes even more. So, with that being said, I am a licensed broker in the state of Colorado. So if you have any questions about real estate, looking at buying, selling a home, maybe just questions about living in the Denver metro area, happy to answer any questions you might have. Give me a call, shoot me a text, write me an email. I'm available 24/7 to answer any questions you might have. So, but with that being said, you guys, big news. Nuggets are in the finals. I might have said that last video. I don't remember. It's been like 2 weeks since they've played. But we know that they are playing the Miami Heat, so, you know, let's go ahead and rep the Nuggets hat today. So, hopefully, my bold prediction, Nuggets win it in 5. Let's hope so. Hopefully they can get it done. Heat have, went on a nice little run against the Celtics, then choked a couple games, and then blew them out in Game 7. Hopefully Nuggets can stay strong, so let's go Nuggets. But, that being said, you guys are here to hear about Wash Park. So I am here in Wash Park right now. I had to wait about 30 minutes because it was raining. Weather forecast does call for another thunderstorm, so let's see if I can get this video done before it starts pouring rain on me. Let's hope so. But to tell you a little bit about Wash Park, Wash Park just attracts a ton of young professionals, a ton of young adults. It's ranked one of like the top 5 cities to raise a family in the Denver metro area. So there's just a lot of great things about it. Population of about 7,500 people, and it gives what they call a urban suburban mixed feel. So it's like basically, really close in the middle of the Denver metro area. But then you have this big park here. Gives you space for a lot of outdoor activities, which is really great, especially if you're into the outdoors. Lot of great houses in the area, so Wash Park is definitely a great place to check out if you're into that outdoorsy lifestyle. You don't want to be right in the middle of a city, but you're still close to it. So basically in this video, I'm going to talk about the location of Wash Park, some of the amenities in Wash Park, and why it's just great for families. Obviously going to talk about the park itself, because that's probably one of the main reasons why people live here. And, of course, going to finish it off talking about the housing options. So, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started and talk about the location of Wash Park. And so, like pretty much every suburban area, that suburb that I've chosen for my young professional, young adult series that I've been doing, it is right off of I-25. So this one is off of I-25 in University, which shares a exit with University of Denver. Many would consider that the Harvard of the West, myself included. And so basically, it's just on the other side of I-25 from University of Denver, basically directly north of DU. It's also kind of southeast of downtown, so you're still going to be a pretty easy shot to downtown Denver from here. I actually just drove from downtown Denver, and probably took about 5 minutes to get here. It wasn't too bad. And then you're basically actually just south of Cherry Creek. So you're really close to a lot of pretty popular spots if you're into shopping and good restaurants. Cherry Creek is obviously right there, which leads me to my next section, the shops and restaurants in Wash Park. So I guess kind of cheating. It is close to Cherry Creek. It is not in Cherry Creek. That's a different Denver suburb. You're very close to it, which is like the top shopping area in Denver. Great mall, a lot of great outdoor shops, a lot of great restaurants over there. So Wash Park does have its fair share of great restaurants as well. So you've got the Bonnie Bray area, so maybe you've heard of that, but it's kind of like a little block over here in Wash Park. They've got a really popular ice cream spot. They've got a lot of, really good restaurants and little shops over there. So Bonnie Brae area is definitely worth checking out if you're in the area. You've also got the Wash Park Grill. You've got Agave Tacos. You've got Swing Thai. You've got Pedita, which is also a Mexican restaurant. So a lot of great restaurants and shops in the area, if you're into that sort of thing. So most people I know are. Even if you don't like eating out, you can still get takeout at all these great places. So along with that, I mean, Wash Park has been ranked, one of the top Denver suburbs to live in for families. You got a lot of families living here. If you go on niche.com, it ranks the schools really high. It says it is, like an A for families. So that's definitely a big draw for families, just because you've got a lot of really nice houses. You are close to the park, which is obviously a huge plus, being next to the park. So that gives it's making a really big draw for families. So with that being said, you guys probably want to hear a little bit about the park. So the park itself, so I'll tell you about the park. It is on approximately 160 acres. So it's huge. I mean, what you see is really a small portion of it. So it's also got 2 lakes, which is great for paddle boarding. They've got the little pedal board things that you can go around the lake in. Probably not going to see anyone out there right now. Right now they have some construction happening around one of the lakes, so it's closed. But the lakes are obviously really popular. So they've got a couple different flower gardens, which are really nice. They've got a couple different play structures. They've got tennis courts. I know a lot of people are into pickleball now, but they do have tennis courts. If you come here on a weekend, you're going to see just a ton of people playing soccer, volleyball out here, just a ton of different, kickball, pickup sports, weddings galore out here. It's just a great spot. Birthday parties. I mean, it's just endless activities out here. So I'll go ahead and give you a quick tour of the park, because I just felt some raindrops. So, it's about to get exciting here, but, I'll give you a quick view of some of the spots over here at the park. All right, guys, there's a small sneak peek of the park. Obviously not all 160 acres, but wanted to get you an idea of the feel for it. It's definitely an absolutely unbelievable park, probably the most popular one in the Denver area. So with that being said, let's go take a look at some of the housings and kind of talk about the housing options. See you soon. All right, you guys, well, it is officially kind of starting to rain, get a little windy, but I know you guys are dying to hear about the housing options, so I'm going to finish this video. So kind of to tell you a little bit about the housing. You're kind of looking at a 20th century Victorian look, maybe a lot of like brick homes you can kind of see here. So a lot of cool older homes. And then you also have a combination of people tearing down a lot of the homes and then building super contemporary looking homes. So to tell you a little bit about these homes, I'm off of Franklin Street, which as you can see is basically on the park. So it's one of the more desirable streets to be on. House pricing, you can get a condo in what's considered West Wash Park, which is a little farther away, starting in like the 300s, but it's something that can get you into Wash Park, close to Wash Park, West Wash Park. Along with that, on the attached option, I mean, it's a majority single family, but there are some pretty sweet townhomes that were going up for a while. They were million to 1.6 million. And then single family homes, you're really starting at like 800,000. So they are definitely a little bit pricier. That's going to be something that probably does need some work, needs some updating. To get something that's more turnkey, ready to go, you're probably going to need to be around 1.3, 1.4. And honestly, the homes can get into like the $3 or $4 million range. We've got one that's for sale right here. That's like 3.1 million. So, I mean, they can definitely get pricey quickly. So this is going to be, if you want something that's like on the higher end, more expensive, Wash Park definitely might be for you in the housing market. A lot of different price points for, more luxury brand style housing, but, you do have the condos that you can get something a little bit cheaper. So That gives you a good general idea. Like I said, if you have more questions, definitely reach out to me and I can give you more info on the housing itself. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Hopefully you learned something new about Wash Park. Maybe you made a decision that Wash Park is an area that you want to take a look at. If that's the case, I'd be happy to answer any additional questions about the area itself, about the housing. Give me a call, shoot me a text, write me an email. Be happy to chat more. Along with that, if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you do click that red subscribe button below, as I do post weekly videos all about living in and moving to the Denver metro area. So that being said, thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. Bearded Realtor, signing off.